Okay, tonight's homework you're going to be working on the worksheet that's called It's What's Inside the Counts. Okay? And there is 10 problems you'll have to answer on this worksheet. This worksheet is dealing with finding area. Yesterday we did perimeter, and just to refresh, perimeter is the distance around the outside of an object. So it's the distance around the outside, and to find the perimeter we add all the sides together. That gives us the perimeter. Today we're going to talk about area. Okay, so area is the number of square units to cover a surface or figure. So area is the amount of space inside. Okay, so if you were laying carpet in your home or in a room, you would have to find the area to know how much carpet you needed to buy in order for it to fit into the room properly. Same thing if you're painting a wall. To find out how much area you would have to cover would help you determine how much paint you would need to buy. So the area is the surface that it covers. The surface that it covers. Okay? So again, just think of it, if you're putting carpet down, you need to find how much surface area is in the room, and then in order to know how much to buy. To find the area, there's a formula, and that formula is you multiply the base times the height. Okay? You multiply base times height. And to do that, for tonight's homework, you'll be able to use a calculator once again. So it's a pretty simple formula. You multiply the base times the height. Okay, so let's look at a couple of them. The first one they did for you, letter A. So we'll go on to letter B, and it looks similar to this. And again, if we're trying to find the area, we're trying to find the base, which I'll put A will represent area, B will represent base, and then I'll put an H for height. So area equals base times the height. Okay, so I know my base here is 3.8 inches. Okay, and I know my height is 2.4 inches. Okay. Okay, and I'm not going to solve that on here because we're allowed to use our calculator. So when I do that in my calculator, and you should be doing it too, 3.8 times 2.4 equals. Okay, I got 9.12. I'm going to do it one more time because when you use the calculator, always do the problem twice to make sure you get the same answer both times. If you get a different answer the second time, do it a third time. So 3.8 times 2.4, and I got the same answer again, 9.12. So what I'm going to do here, the important thing is remember my label. It's in inches, but I also need to square my answer. So it's 9.12 inches square. Okay? Or we're going to read it 9 1200 inches square. Okay? So the square part is very important. The label is very important. Okay? So don't forget the label, and don't forget to square your answer. Let's look at number 2, or the second problem. Again, we know area equals base times the height. Okay, my base is 26 inches. My height is 26 inches. This is a square, so it's going to be the same. And again, I'm going to use my calculator. 26 times 26 equals 676. Okay, and we'll do it one more time, just double check my work. 26 times 26 equals 676. So again, I need to look at my label, which is inches. So I know that's going to be my label, 676 inches squared. Again, do not leave off the label, do not leave off the square part of it. 676 inches squared. Okay, so again, all we did is find the area, is we found the base, right here, times the height. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, so again, we're finding the area equals base times height. Okay, my base is 22. My height is 50. When I multiply those two together on the calculator, 22 times 50, I got 1,100. I'm going to double check my work. 22 times 50 equals 1,100. Again, I go back to my label. This time it's a little different. It's in feet. And I want to make sure I square it. So 1,100 feet square is my answer for number 3. Okay? We'll do one more together. Again, the important part, guys, is one, when you're using the calculator, make sure you double check your work twice. It takes like 5 to 10 seconds to double check it, but it can help you if you make a mistake the first time. Also, don't forget your labels and don't forget to square your answers. Okay, the next one. Okay. I have 30 yards and 7 yards, so again, finding the area is the base times the height. My base is 30. My height is 7. Okay, so I will use my calculator. 30 times 7 equals 210. Let's go write it over here. We'll double check my work. 30 times 7 equals 210. So again, my label, again, is a little bit different this time. It's in yards. And again, I need to square it. So 210 yards squared. Alright? So, we did the first 4 together. You need to finish the next, 5? The next 6. Again, it's the same thing for each one. Finding the area, find the base, times it by the height, and that will give you your area. Also, do not forget to label, whether it be yards, inches, meters, whatever it's asking you to do. And don't forget to square your answer. Okay? And that is tonight's homework. So again, finding the area is finding the surface that it covers. Okay? So if I was finding the area of this table, I would have to find how much surface this area covers. How much is here. A little bit different than perimeter yesterday. Perimeter, again, is the outside. We would measure to see the distance around something, where area is the surface inside that. So again, we multiply base times the height to do that. And again, don't forget labels, don't forget to square your answer.